Is this thing on?
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when they're
Hey y'all, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. I just recently got in the house this afternoon and wanted to do an afternoon routine with you all. So I wanted to show you guys like what I really do when I come home in the afternoons. Of course, I really do nothing. But I just walked in the door. It is about 3:12. So first I had to go get rent. So that's not normal. That's a once a month afternoon normalcy. But anyways, I come in and I have already set my bag down. And this was my new Christmas bag from one of my students. So I put that down and I'm gonna go through and just like, make sure that I, have everything out and what I need. So if you're a new subscriber here, my name is Ciara and I welcome you to this channel. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you and welcome back. So I take things out of my backpack like my computer, charger, eyeglass cleaner, a pen, and my mouse because those are the most essential things that I'll need. I go ahead and just put my bag over here. So I pull my computer out because for one, on my work computer, I also do my schoolwork and I do have my last exam to do today. So I will be sitting down to do that eventually. But that's not something that I normally do. That's just something that needs to be done. But other than that, I don't think I have anything in my purse that needs to come out. So yeah, I just like go and put my purse up as well. So that I can move along to the next area. Sometimes I know I have shoes that need to be put away, so I'll take those to my room. Yeah, I'll deal with those shoes later. Right now, it's like all about trying to get settled and in the home. I have until 4 o'clock before Cam gets off the bus and I have to meet him outside to cross the 4-way. So taking off all of my work gear, and now that I'm in my own house, guess what? And I'm not cold, I'll take my jacket off and stay a while. I also make sure my blinds are open because I want that extra lighting in here in the afternoons as much as possible. And of course, like making sure that my couch is up to par because eventually once I'm done with my afternoon duties, I'm gonna wanna come and sit down. So just making sure all of that is together.
I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food.
Okay, so I made a little mess this morning getting some coffee, so I am going and cleaning that situation up. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Then I'm gonna go tackle those dishes that you all just seen me cleaning up. So I want to get my table back up to par, and then from there tackle those dishes, and then I need to do a sweep in the kitchen. I don't know how many times I keep saying that I cannot wait to wash this tablecloth. Like, I let it sit on the table, but everyone has like literally like dropped something on it or made something on it, and now it like needs to be washed. So eventually in the next couple of days I'll worry about washing that, but right now I'm more worried about just making it look like a presentable area.
Shut the lights, go infrared.
I don't know about y'all, but I love to make sure that my house is spick and span before I just sit down on my lazy behind. Because if I sit down, I'm not gonna want to get back up. It's to that point. I don't want to get back up. If I don't have to, I don't really want to. So trying to just accomplish everything that I can while I'm, you know, up and whatever. So of course, like my hour that I'm here before Cam gets off the bus, I spend cleaning just to make sure like everything's done. And then I'll finally sit down, do schoolwork, whatever. But I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. Normally I do sit down and like think of an idea. Right now I don't have one. And do need to do a grocery order. And of course, that's gonna be on a budget because groceries is ridiculous. All right, so I am gonna be making some brown sugar cookies. Hopefully these are good. Never tried them before, but I'm thinking like just some cookies to get us in the mood for Christmas. I'm down for. All right, so I'm gonna heat this in the microwave for 10 to 12 seconds just to soften it up. All right, I'm adding in 1 cup of brown sugar packed, and I'm gonna cream these together until it's well creamed. All right, so I'm adding in a 1/3 cup of the maple syrup. All right, need 1 egg added in as well. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 teaspoon of the maple extract. All right, go ahead in and mix all of this good stuff up and mix it very, very well. In a separate bowl, I did 1 cup of flour. Now I need to add the 3/4 cup. All right, now I'm adding in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. All right, I'm adding in 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar as well. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Adding in 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get your oven set up to 350. Alright, so we're going to mix our dry ingredients slowly into our wet ingredients. Alright, so I'm going to keep adding more until it is the consistency using all of the dry mixture. I then have already got my parchment put onto my baking sheet. I'm going to use a cookie scoop and basically scoop the cookie onto the parchment paper and then just roll them in granulated sugar, or you can roll them in brown sugar if you want like a irresistible crunch. We're going to bake these at 350 for 11 to 13 minutes and allow these cookies to cool on the baking sheet for several minutes and then transfer them to cool completely. And for those of you who don't want to use maple syrup. You can omit this, or you can substitute it with an additional vanilla extract. And of course you can keep these in an airtight container. If you want to freeze these cookies, then you just need to freeze the cookie dough, pre-scoop it, and then roll it in the sugar and refrigerate them for 30 minutes, and then transfer it to an airtight container and freeze it. Just as simple. And the dough should just be thawed prior to baking. So I'm gonna get ready to finish this up and we'll do a taste test. All right, so I've mixed up 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I just did both for me to roll them in once I get it onto the parchment. Alright, so here they are, been out of the refrigerator for 10 minutes. You are going to roll these up like I did instead of leaving them the other way. And when you do, this is what it's going to come out to look like. Brown sugar cookies.
Extra for no reason. Like it's a dessert for black people at Thanksgiving.